Hello everyone, it is Mork here with Mork Talks, and today I am playing Cook, Serve, Delicious 2. Are you excited? I'm excited, let's jump straight in. Alright, so this will hopefully be the first episode of a brand new series, and you might be wondering, well, Mork, what is this game all about? Well, I'm so glad you asked, because I'm about to explain it for you. So, Cook Serve Delicious 2 is a restaurant simulator where you get orders in by your hungry or thirsty customers, and it's your goal to make those orders correctly and get them out as quickly as possible. So, what you're seeing in front of you now is a huge list of restaurants. And what I thought I would do for this series is I would go into each one and try and get gold medals in all of the levels. As you can see, I've clicked into this first one. You'll see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shifts. And you'll see that I've actually already got gold medals in 7 of them. Because I didn't think it would be very interesting if I played every single shift in the game, because there are over 400 of them. What I thought, just to spice things up, is instead of doing every shift, I would just do the last and hardest shift of each restaurant and try and get that elusive gold medal. So you can see as we go through the shifts, this first one only has 4 items, alright, and it's got a couple of sides and that sort of thing. As we move through, you'll very quickly see that the menus generally become more and more complicated. So this last one here, if we have a look at this shift in more detail, hot dogs, pretzels, nachos, I think those are nachos, funnel cake, chips, I don't actually know, and corn dogs. Alright, but if we look at the 7th shift, the one I just got a gold medal on, we can see that we've got fried okra here. Now, what these things down here do is they get you more patience from your customers, so they're less likely to walk out on you. Here, in the shift I'm about to do, we've got none of that. Also, take a look at this number down here. In shift 7, it's 60%. So orders come in at sort of 60% of normal speed. Here, it's 75%. So there'll be more orders come in. I reckon to get a gold medal, I'm looking at over 100 orders. So let's jump in and take a look. Okay, so let's have a look at what we need in order to get that beautiful gold medal. It says here, complete the day perfectly with no average or bad orders. So we have to get, we're going to aim for nothing but utter sweet perfection. All right. So if you have not seen this game before, I'll explain very briefly. These numbers down the side here refer to our prep stations. These are where the orders come in, and each order will be a particular food that I have to prepare just right so that the customer's happy. Up the top here are our holding stations. I won't explain them in too much detail, but just know that today we're going to be filming with pretzels and corn dogs. So I will go ahead and start prepping those now. Alright, let's see what's our first order going to be. It's going to be pretzels, which we can't do yet. That's why it's red. We can't do until we've got them in our holding station. Same with the corn dogs. So watch them turn blue. There we go. And this one turned blue. And what does it want? Ketchup. Ketchup is a K. I press K. I press enter. And we are good to go. Alright. So the things I've got to watch out for in this one are, ironically, the funnel cake. Even though it's not hard, I have a bad habit of grabbing it before it's finished cooking. And that's generally where I fail on this restaurant. So the funnel cakes I have to be particularly careful of. Also, sometimes I mess up the hot dogs, especially some of the ones that want, like, chili and ketchup but no mustard, that sort of thing. So each set of food has a certain number of combinations. So there's a premium bun, onions, mustard, ketchup. This one is whipped and chocolate. You get the idea. So thankfully, you kind of get a bit of practice in the earlier shifts at doing these foods. So by the time you've got to this last stage, it's not the first time you've seen any of this stuff. It's just that you have way less time to get them done compared to earlier levels. And of course, there are more prep stations. So you can see I've got 1 to 9 on the right hand side here. I think the first level only had like sort of 5 or 6. Alright, how are we going for prep stations, for our holding stations, pardon me. Because we're gonna hit a rush hour quite soon. Okay. Here we go. Back straight, arms at the ready. And very quickly, as you can see, most of our prep stations are starting to fill up. We're also getting, my goodness, so many chores as well. That is very annoying. Okay, let's send that in and then grab that. plenty of nachos today. Or are they cheese? I can't actually tell. Too busy. That one's gonna lose that one. Oh, and I've got dishes as well. Dishes, worst chore to have during a rush hour. Okay, let's see. Yep. Oh boy. 7. Okay. Don't let that go down there. Alright. Oh goodness. Okay. So rush hour's over, but you can see I've still got tons of stuff here. This is often when you can start finding yourself in the weeds, because you've got to start refilling your prep stations. But it's a bit hard to do when you've still got outstanding orders. You can see my prep stations up the top there have been decimated. There's not a lot left in them. I have to refill those ones before the next rush hour. Alright, bit of breathing room. What do we want? Okay, next rush hour starts at 5, I think. I can never remember, either 5 or 6. So I've got probably a minute or 2. So I'm going to dump some of these, but I'm going to ignore some of the rest until right before the next rush hour. Basically, you want your stuff to cook right before the rush hour starts. You can see that the little circles next to each of the prep station icons, the food eventually goes off. And if it goes off, you obviously can't serve it. Unless you're some kind of monster. I'm kidding, you can't actually serve it at all. So, I want to make sure that these are full, but not full too early, is basically the idea. But so far we're going well, and you know, I've probably just jinxed myself saying that, but hey, live dangerously, I say. Alright. Oh. People are coming in, sheltered from the storm, want some delicious food. Okay, we are getting close to that second rush hour. If I can get through the second rush hour without losing my head, I think we'll be in the clear. Hopefully. Alright. Okay. Of course, a bunch of chores right when the rush hour starts, which we don't want. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, dishes again. Are you serious? So sick of doing the dishes. Okay. So at this point, my priority is, of course, to get the ones that are moving, which appear to be a lot of them. Because we don't want them to disappear off the screen, because if they do, we don't get our beautiful gold medal. Relish. Oh my goodness, is that dishes again? Good grief. Twice. Those are 3 times during rush hour. I am either very lucky or very unlucky. I don't know why I'd be very lucky though. Alright. So we got through it, but we're not finished yet. We need to remain calm. I have messed up a gold medal run at this stage of the day more than once. But if I chill out and don't make any terrible mistakes, we might be looking at a gold medal here. Man, how are you gonna even taste a hot dog with all that stuff on it, man? Okay, my holding stations will probably be okay for the rest of the shift. So I don't need to mess with those again, but you just saw that number 1 just went off, so I can't serve those anymore. Alright, so the time's over, but I have 2 orders left. They have to be done properly. Cheese, relish, chili, onions, mustard, ketchup, and premium bun and cheese. And oh boy, I think that might have been a perfect day. Let's have a look. Yes! 121 orders. There we go. So, 0 average, 0 bad, 121 perfect orders. That will be, my friends, a gold medal. Yes! Oh, and we've got some items for leveling up. Hooray. A mounted wall light I will never use. A freaking cool wolf I will probably never use. The sauce collection, I'll definitely not use. A restaurant chair, that looks quite comfy. Alright, wonderful. So, my friends, I have managed the very first gold medal for an entire restaurant. You can see that nice little corner there. But the task is far from over. You can see I have 4, 8, 12, 18, 24, 29, 33 restaurants, and I've only done one. So strap yourselves in, because this series ain't going anywhere. Next episode is going to be Big's Burger, which I know is going to be a lot harder than the one I just did. But thank you so much for tuning in. That's me, and I'll catch you next time.